service. I am in BCI Residential Dining Company now. It is an all-you-can-eat restaurant. They do have a really awesome food here. But what I'm going to tell you today is about a Food Court Inn. Food Court Inn is a company that basically sell the prepaid card, the gift card with a specific amount to the student. And student buy the card and getting to the dining area in school, they don't need to pay again. So they buy the gift card right here and swipe the card and then enjoy the food.
Hello everyone, we are the consultant team for Food Court Inc. And my name is Chen Yunyang.
And I'm Ariel.
I'm Yu Shisu.
I'm Minqi.
And I'm Krista.
So first, we're going to have a briefly outline for our presentation. First part, we're going to introduce a food court company, and later we're going to tell you their selling process flowchart. Then we're going to analyze clearly some of the mistake, weakness, or risk on the flowchart, and we're going to analyze it and pick out and make a solution. And after we find a solution, we can make a new sales process flowchart, and we will show you how the benefit of good things and advantage of our new flowchart. So first, Food Court Company is a company located in Boston, and what the Food Court doing? They basically sell the people kind of like gift card. So like student or family or their parent, they buy the gift card and be able to those student use a gift card in the dining common. So the product is like selling a meal plan on a gift card, and the client is a student, family, friend, parent, whatever. So first, we're gonna introduce the sales process of flowchart. Here, we start from here, and people coming, they switch the credit card, and we give them a gift card, and we collect the check and give them the charge, and later on we also record a copy of the validation number, and then we key in all the data and put in the database, put on the computer. So there's some several weakness in here, like you can say we sweep the card by manually. So the accountant collect the card, is sweep, and they need to go and go the place to write the validation number down, and after that we put all the data on the computer. So there will be some weakness here because we do everything by the person, we didn't do everything go the online or go the electronic things.
I'm Ariel, and I'm going to introduce the online sales process of Food Court. So first, a customer enters the credit card information and the amount of purchase as well on the payment website. And then the system will automatically check the card number and to determine whether it's valid or not valid. And if it's not valid, an error message sign will show on the screen. And if it is valid, so then the data will be encrypted and wrapped in a form and then sent to the host computer. And the host computer, this is a database. And we can retrieve the transactions whenever we want by click the Get Transactions button on the screen. Then the accountant copies the credit card information manually on a scrap paper, and then walks across the office and key those information such as the credit card number and the amount of purchase and the numerical portion of the address into the credit card machine. And the credit card software will check the credit card if it's valid to charge, and if it is, then it will charge the credit card. After that, the accountant will again manually copy the validation number, which comes out from the credit card machine, and walks back to the office and put the validation number into the host computer, and there is a receipt will comes out from the host computer. And one of the receipt will go to the order database, and the other one will the accountant will print it out and file it in the department.
Hi, I'm Yushu Sun. Now I'm going to talk about the threats and weakness in this internal control. Firstly, the credit card information will suffer leaks because the credit card information are manually copied by accountant to a piece of paper, and the piece of paper may be stolen by others. Secondly, the procedure is very efficient and easy to make errors because when the accountant copy the number and key into the credit card information system, they may key in wrong numbers, and the accountant needs to go across the office to go to the credit card information system, so it will very time consuming. The third one is there is no limited access to the host computer because anyone in the office can enter the credit card information to the host computer. It's very risky for the customer information. The fourth one is if the card cannot be charged, there is no notification for the customers. And the last one is the transaction is done. There should be several copies of the receipt, not only one. And then I need to talk about the solutions of this problem. The first one is we need to reduce manual procedures in order to decrease the typing mistakes. The second one is we need to purchase a new system, a new credit card system inside the host computer, and will interact with accounting system. With this system, we will save a lot of time, and we will decrease the risk of the information leak. Then the next one is the receipt should be copied to other departments in order for the future check. And the last one is the host computer should only be accessed by few authorized people. It is much more safe for the data safety.
So here we have a new flowchart for our new process. First, we also confirm validation and encrypt valid card information. And then because we have the new system, it enables us to charge the card within our system. So we just automatically input the information in our host computers. And then we will check validation and create a validation number. And if the card is not valid, we will send an error message to the customer. And if the card is valid, we will then store all the information and then charge the card. And here we have the two actions that were conducted simultaneously. One action is that we will prepare the sales order. We will prepare 2 copies, and one will be filed, and another one will be sent to the shipping department. And another action is after the charge that we will print 3 copies of receipts. One will be filed, and one will be sent to the customer, and another will be also sent to the shipping department. And finally, someone in the shipping department will compare the sales order and the receipts. And if they're matched, then they will ship the card to the customer. Here is the offline flowchart. The change began after we check and charge the card. We will create a validation number at the same time, and then automatically record all information in host computer instead of manually key the information.
I will be doing the benefits of improved information system as you saw from the data flowchart from before. And the first benefit is mistake reduction. And we reduce the possibility of manual error when copying and keying the information. And this is very helpful, which goes into the second portion, which is the cost reduction, because with a stronger system, the need for employees would be reduced. This will therefore decrease the cost of the error correction that will take place. And third is the increased security, because most processes will be processing through automated software. Less people will have access to the information, therefore increased security. And lastly, we have separation of duties, which minimizes the possibility of the fraud occurring within the company, which obviously strengthens the system in general and the company overall. As we mentioned in the beginning, we're the consulting company for Food Court Inc. Thank you so much for watching our presentation.